Welcome to part 5 of the Deep Space Nine space station build-up. I've made some pretty good progress so far, so I thought I'd share it with you. I've been working on the Promenade section, and as I was talking about on the last video, I wanted to put some more colour around the Promenade section, just to help sort of take the monotony away of the colours that otherwise would have been on there. So I used the Tamiya Gunmetal X10 to do those. Now that is a metallic colour, but again you can't really see the metallic coming out of those, which is fantastic. I've also done the grey wash on these. Now I've never done a grey wash on something this size before. I know I did the power core a couple of videos ago, but that was such a small section that you wouldn't have noticed if that went sort of wrong, really. But with this I was a little bit concerned, because it is quite big and it is going to be very noticeable. But I just decided, what the heck, let's go for it, and just done what you see here. And I just mainly let the wash fall where it was, where it went down, and if there was any big drips, I just picked those up as quick as I possibly could. So that's actually starting to look quite good now. I just need to get some of the patch panels on around the kit, especially around the outside areas as well. And I've also given the bottom section of the ship, this station, the same treatment. So that's actually starting to look quite good now. I just need to, as I say, get the patch panels on that, and as soon as I've done that, I'll be able to put a clear coat of acrylic on that, just to help seal that in. The other thing that I have been working on is a way of lighting these up. So we basically got a 360 view of the light coming out. Now I did use, or I found whilst I was rummaging, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see these that well. There we go. So yeah, basically those little parts there, now they are, as I think, navigation beacon lights from an old ship that I no longer have, but I kept the clear parts. So what I did use was 400 grit sandpaper, followed up by the medium sanding stick. Once I got to the shape that I needed, I then come along with my tri-grit sanding stick and just basically used the back end, because this is really smooth, and it just helped bring back some of the shine to the piece of plastic. So it's almost polished it back again. Now I'm not sure whether you are actually going to be able to see this or not. Let's see if we can. But yeah, there you go, you can just about see that. So that's the size that it needs to be. So I've had to take that down by about half of what it was. And if I bring this in, and if we can try and get a side view, oh sorry, that's we'll try and get a view of it where you can see the light coming through it. So you should Yeah, there you go. I think you should just be able to see that there. So that's what that's going to look like, and that's actually a lot better because you can see through that sort of 360 degrees. Let me just turn the light out and see if we can get you a better shot in the dark. Now the only problem is trying to get this in place in the dark when you can't really see what you're doing. So let's have a look. So yeah, there you go. You can just about start to see that coming through. There we go. So that's what that's going to look like. So that is looking absolutely brilliant. Let me just turn the lights back on. Okay, so I got that one done. All I now need to do is repeat the whole thing further 5 times. I think that took about 20 minutes to actually get that one worked down to that state. So, as I say, that's another 5 times. So that's going to take a good couple of hours to do those alone. I think I might break those up with doing some of the detail work to the habitat section. The promenade section of the ship. Station, sorry. One of those days, I think. I keep on calling it a ship because the last couple of builds have been ships, and I've now got to get into the mentality of space station. So anyway, guys, I'll crack on with this, and as soon as I've got some more progress in both of those areas, I'll come back to you. Richard, back with you for a quick update. Made some progress on the lower section of the habitat ring. I've got 6 strips of 3 LEDs in there lighting up the habitat section, and that will be enough there, as you can see, to actually light that. By the time the top is on and the lights bouncing about on the inside, that will be enough to light that up properly. So that's looking good. The other thing that I have done as well to the lower section, I just need to get my torch out for this part, is I have sorry, let's get you in camera shot there. I have drilled out all of the windows for those sections down the bottom there. And they were done using the very tiny Paragraphics photo etch set. You get 12 of these, and all of the windows are in random places on all 12 of them, so each panel looks completely different, which is great. So that's been done. I've been making some more progress on the upper half of the habitat ring there, or sorry, the promenade section. As you can see, I've actually I had to put black paint on that. The reason being is the fact that I didn't actually read the Paragraphics instructions properly before I started building this section, and it does say that the windows that are on here are a raised surface, and it does say to get rid of those, and I didn't read that bit. And of course I was trying to etch out the windows on this part, and it wasn't working too well. The photo etch parts weren't fitting that well on these sections, and it was creating a bit of a mess. And it was only when I reread the instructions again that it said on there to actually sand down those windows, get rid of them. So I've done that now, and I've had to go back over it with black paint. I need another couple of coats of black paint on there, and then I'll just put a couple of coats of grey on there, and then the main colour again, and then I'll do the grey wash on it. But the window sections for that part look like that. As you can see there, they're quite tiny. So as soon as I've got that section painted up again, I'll be able to get on with that. I've also been working on the op center sections as well, and getting those blocked out ready for the top coat. So that's about it for the moment, guys. I'll just carry on with this, and as soon as that's done, I'll come back to you with another update. Richard back with you for another quick update. I've managed to get everything that I can do done to the promenade and habitat section of the station. There's still some sort of windows that need to be put in, but I can't really put those ones in until such time that this whole section is together now. So I've managed to get most of the work sorted out on the defensive weapon sails. Some of the glue is still drying on these a little bit because they've not long been finished, but it does give you a good idea of what that's going to be like. I'll just turn the light off so you can get a better view of what it looks like. Okay, so that's really what they're starting to look like. Now, unfortunately, my little 9-volt battery is running out of power as well. So, yeah, you can see what it's pretty much all looking like there. And if you flip it around, you can actually see now that you've got the light, a good 360-degree angle. So that's looking really good. I'm happy with the way that they've turned out. Let's just quickly get the light back on. The ops section is also complete. I mean, it's not put together yet, but that has been completed, and I just need to sort out the light source for that. So there you go, that's what that's looking like. And as you can most probably see on there, just to help continue with the theme, I have put little yellow stripes on that. They are really barely visible, to be fair, but they are there. I'm not going to put on the little masts that go on the top there until the very end, and there is also some little bits that go on the end there as well. And I'm just going to leave those off until such time that the whole ship is, the whole station is together. So that's starting to take shape. The other thing that I've been working on is the promenade section windows. So as you can see there, all the windows are now starting to light up. So that's looking really, really great. As I say, I think I said in the last segment of this video, I did have an issue with this whereby the raised windows on here needed to be removed, but because I didn't read the instructions that come with the photo etch kit, I didn't remove those. So I had to go back in and repaint that whole, remove the windows and then repaint it again. But that's looking fine now, so that's good news. The other thing that I've been working on is the bottom of the habitat and promenade section, and as you can see there, all the windows are in and starting to look pretty good. And then we've also got the windows down around the sides there as well put in, so that's really looking good. So the next thing for me to do really is start buttoning this up and finalize some of the lighting. I need to put some more light in the bottom of this section, and that will need to go in around that area there. The way that I'm going to be doing that is with this. I've basically got a strip of 6 LEDs, taped it to inside some plasti strut, and then shaped a rough ring from that. And so that's how the lighting is going to be for that, and that does actually light up the top section of the habitat ring, and it will also help to light up all of the windows around this area as well. So what I'll do is I'll just get this together. It's going to take a while to get all of the components put in place, but as soon as I've done that, I'll come back to you with an update to show you the finalized sections. Well, as you can tell from the footage there, I'm no Steven Spielberg, but who cares? It was good fun doing it anyway. Just insert the DS9 theme tune if you want to. So everything for the inner core of the station really is together, and as you saw, we've got the power core at the bottom, we've got the op center, we've got the 3 defensive weapon cells in, we've also got the 2 little shuttlecraft in. There are a huge number of light leaks that need to be sorted out, but that's fine. It's going to take a little while to do those, but again, it's no biggie really. The defensive weapon cells, I'm fairly happy with the way that the beacons on those turned out. I need to build and add the circuit board to make those flash, but I'm not going to do that just yet. That's going to be one of the last jobs to be done. The little shuttlecraft, they did actually take a few days to do, to be fair, for something so small. You would never believe it. They're about 2 centimeters across, and very, very tiny. I used a bright white SMD in there to get the warp engines to light up, and mounted that to a 1K resistor as well. So they're not looking too bad. I didn't in the end bother lighting up the op station. The main reason being is the fact that I couldn't get the windows absolutely perfect on that, and because I couldn't get the windows absolutely perfect, I just didn't want to light it because it looked fairly pants, to be fair. I did give it sort of 4 or 5 goes at trying to get the windows right, but I just couldn't get them right, and I think it's because it's just such a tiny space there. So I thought, you know, what the hey, leave it, it'll be fine. But apart from that, she's starting to really come together. There are a few more windows that need to go in around the inside of the habitat ring, and then again around the outside of the habitat ring, and I also need to do some more windows around the promenade section, but I'll get those in once I've got all the light leaks sorted out. So that's about it really for this update, because I don't want this video going on for too long. No, too late, he says. So any other work that needs to be done, I will show you on the next video. So until then guys, thanks for watching, and please do take care.